Most men succeed with words. The men that women are obsessive about emanate something beyond words. Signals today unlocks the hidden pattern within female biology that flips the obsessional switch. Take heed. Raw reality is this: attraction is neurology, not rationality. The body of the female responds before the brain. Pupils, breathing, microtension around the mouth. The nervous system detects dominance, rarity, preselection far before words come into play. Where obsession starts is where the female brain cannot predict the male, but is rewarded each time she does. That cycle uncertainty, followed by pyophalus, the chemispheric search, become the product of that search, and she won't only enjoy the attention, she desire the product. Most men talk with words. Women listen for signals, thinking brain words. The limbic brain processes attraction. The scanning is tone depth, regulation of eye contact, freezing, breathing, rhythm. The over-explaining, over-justifying nice guy is predictable. Predictability is death to tension. Tension is the breath of desire. If all you ever do is say, "I need," her biology puts you away in the low-status basket. If all you ever do is say, "I choose," her biology puts you up to rare. This is biology's reality test. Men who signal mastery are the gravitational center. Men who signal need are background chatter. Attraction is not one behavior, a collection. 3 primal cues signal high value when delivered predictably as a set. Temporal control is slow talk and deliberate pausing that exhibits no need for urgency. Gaze discipline is foretold, eye contact broken on cue, not hers. Emotional calibration is warmth when you've earned the right to display it, and stone face under stress. If the set is calibrated, her unconscious constructs the narrative. This guy is hard to get. This guy is choosy. This guy doesn't need approval. The set is worth the racket. She doesn't fall for words. She falls for the narrative that comes out of your nervous system. Here's the secret: intermittent reward. Not capricious flakiness, but deliberate contrast. Provide presence, absence, warmth, stillness, curiosity, silence. Her head begins pattern-seeking in your spontaneity. Every time she earns attention from you, dopamine surges. If you combine selective approval with silent demands, oxytocin attachment fastens you to your presence. That mixture locks her emotional regulation to your energy. She believes it's destiny or chemistry. It's reinforcement. Paying for ambiguity becomes addictive. The objective is not sadism, it's contrast. She must believe that your attention is worth something because earning it is hard and principled. High-status males are immobile, unresponsive, and therefore cancellate wealth through containment. Perform the exchange for presence. Ground yourself, unwind shoulders, belly breathe. Use filler words less, and substitute momentary guffaws with small, wise smile. Respond to the spirit, not the inflection. On trial, I like forceful people, even keel, centered, unflappable. You are not performing, you are assessing. That very posture reconstitutes the dynamic. The female will reflect the energy with a muted pitch, intensified eye contact, and intensified disclosure. That's not magic. That's mammalian dominance language communicated without words. Scarcity is not neglecting. Curation. Rebound fast to effort, not access. Comfort yourself with authenticity, not game playing. Bring the relationship out on the high note, not the dampener. Your attention is an imported commodity, because it is. Most guys throw access at women and wonder why the value falls. Scarcity is hot. Your time is yours, and your presence is a gift, not an routine. Lock in feelings with unnoticed anchors. At the peak of humor, an elbow-like gesture becomes an anchor that re-emerges later with the associated warmth. At the point where you make strong eye contact during receptiveness, tilt your head the same way subsequently so the body cues intimacy. Intertwine the peaceful, the pitched note approval with her feminine actions, fascination, delicacy, cooperation. After repeated practice, her body associates the microcues with the desired feelings. You're not manipulating, you're embedding anchors so the moments are retrievable later. I feel different with you is the way she described that difference. That's the one you're after. Investment is need by obsession. Give her space to follow. Let her pose the next question. If she calls during one of the silent windows, reinforce by arriving. If she shares something intimate, listen much but don't dump all the dynamics of the entirety of your existence. Mystery drives momentum. The more she invests, the more her head makes the investment make sense by investing even more attachment. She starts scheming how she's going to retain your attention. That stupid moment, the investing on her end growing as you grow focused. The moment orbit begins. It's work of precision. Intermittent reward is not chaos. Principled contrast is if she comes with respect, you come with warmth. If she comes with testing, you come with composure. If she comes with effort, you come with time. If she pulls away or plays power, quietly diffuse the situation and step away. This imprints her nervous system, an indelible rule set. Connection is the flow when there is cooperation. This rhythm is very appealing because it's only safe afterward. You've worked hard to win. She can't buy you with her attention. She must come into accord with it. That is hypnotic to the feminine. Definition with criteria. If that makes sense, set it in stone. Today subscribe and enable alerts. Every week comes with even the rest of the secret playbooks, signals, anchors, tests, frames the objective, so this doesn't remain theory but comes second nature. Mastery prefers practice. Interjecting a sequence of micro-behaviors on follow-up interaction make the body assume the communication. The 2-second arrival, stall by the door, glance around the room, then enter the room with ownership. The slow smile, first make eye contact, then bestow slow smile. That is an expression of preference, not requirement. The half answer, answer briefly, then divert the question to demonstrate boundary and leadership. The cut on high, take an exit during the emotional high to illustrate abundance and timing. The window, not the wall. When you say no, provide an exit strategy by suggesting something like busy tonight. Let's do Thursday at 8. Communicating structure, not refusal. The soft command, spoken low with warm eyes. Come here, wait, look at me, beams centered dominance without aggression. The naming anchor, where you name the exact cooperative behavior you want by adding the phrase that curiosity right there. Keep that reprints the pattern on the spot. Text does not amplify nor eliminate signal, so be swift and intentional. Don't write feelingly written essays and wrap up feeling is good one-on-one. Answer quickest to effort and logistics, slowest to test or low effort pinging. Time box the threads, propose, agree, drop out. Give the want with desire an offhand remark such as I am 70% sure ULL failed a taste test. Then exit so curiosity will drag her out. After an excellent date, text one-liner, you were very feminine tonight. Talk the behavior, not vanilla looks. She'll have to qualify that adjective again. Select dates that link chemistry by establishing natural contrast. Slow talk alongside an explosion of news. Begin with slow promenade or lounge to set the foundation for tension by pace and glance. Interreat with something small such as blind tasting, one-option test, or mini-comp that establishes teasing and touching points. End on the up note and plant an absolute next scene with the sentence, Thursday at 8. One rule: don't overthink. You set the frame so she is able to unwind into it. Play and control equal imprint. She will search not to chastise you but to find you. Pass by without panache. If teased, you're observant with an unspoken grin or justification. If questioned, I like straight women. It cuts the time. That deserves candor. If she overstepped the boundary, not my type, said in plain terms, then direct the conversation elsewhere. If she reserves herself, give her room and occupy your lane, never bargaining for lust. The boundary is minimalist and experiential rather than verbal. You decide. You don't make the approach. You pay for acquiescence. You're good with giving up the mislead. That experiential sentence generates the dichotomy whose physiology overlooks not. There are but two paths. Continue with words and be the sure, secure, unexceptional one. Or study to dominate signalslack.com and finely tuned reward and be the one she finds herself thinking foolish hours, the yardstick by which she judges all the rest. This is not manipulation. This is exploiting biology. Men you come to know have peace and power. Men you do not have confusion and bitterness. Decide your destiny. If the signal game materializes today, subscribe today and the bell. Say signals if the entire breakdown on test handling, texting, and anchoring is desired. Next, get the mastery over the evolution of the language given you and watch the sphere come alive.